This is Life with Shauna Renee here, back with another video. Like, comment, subscribe, more videos on the way on, period. I just woke up, about to go to work. Let's do another story time. Odd story time. Let's watch the video.
Story time. My boyfriend broke up with me on New Year's Eve because his pastor told him to. This story is still unfolding. I'm still in shock. But here we go. Me and my boyfriend were together for 9 months. We met in April. We first met on social media and we were communicating for maybe 2 weeks. And then my friends wanted to go out of town and it was his off season. He's a professional athlete. So it happened to be the city that he was staying in. I told him, and he wanted to meet, and he wanted to take me and my friends out and just have a good time. Me and my friends get to the city, and we do exactly that. We meet, and it's like something from a movie, honestly. We instantly connected. It was like we had known each other for years. The first night we went out, and he was with his friends, I'm with my friends, you know, we could be friends. And in the middle of the night, he had told me, "You know, you're gonna be mine, right?" And I'm like, mm-hmm. Literally, I was kind of like shocked because at that point in my life, there was no limerence. I wasn't longing for a relationship. I was very single, but I was very intentional about who I was dating. And I was okay with being by myself. I knew I wanted a long term partner, but I was very sure that God was going to bring me that person. So there wasn't any rush. So when he said that to me, it was very eye opening because I was always sure that I wanted somebody who knew what they wanted. That's so amazing as a woman to just find a man who knows what he wants. We got together ever since April. After we met that first day, we were inseparable and we were together ever since then. Fast forward maybe 2 weeks after we get together, he tells me that when he first told his parents that we were even DMing, we hadn't even met yet. His dad had said, "That's the girl." I work in sports journalism, and often games that I commentate will be on TV. So his dad said that one day he was watching TV in the living room and he saw me on the screen and he said, "That girl would look good with my son." When I heard this, it made sense to me why our relationship moved so fast because I just knew that it was God. Like hearing that gave me comfort, honestly, because I'm never the type to do things spur of the moment or erratic. So me jumping into a relationship with him was not characteristic of me. But after hearing that, I just knew that this was meant to be. His parents were in the church. His dad was a deacon and his mom is an adjunct pastor. I'm Catholic and I grew up going to church. My parents made sure to give me a foundation in faith, and my relationship with God is my faith. My relationship with God is what is how I'm okay today, kind of. So I thought it was amazing that he was in the church and that his family was in the church and that they knew God. And so I never, thought that it would ever be anything like other than great. When we first got together, he wanted me to go to church with him. And of course, I love church. I wanted to go with him as well. But he had told me a situation where his ex from college had went to church with him and his auntie slash pastor, and I'm saying auntie because she's not his mom's sister and not his dad's sister. So it's auntie through faith, I guess. I'm not sure. His auntie had said to him, "Don't do it," to the ex, to him, and that she told him that their relationship was doomed and that he should not continue. It never hit me that that's the reason why he broke up with the girl, because he told me that story to tell me how, sometimes she's prophetic and he's injured this season. And he said that she knew that he was going to be injured prior to the season even starting. Throughout our relationship, we never argued. I mean, we maybe argued about small stuff, but it was never anything huge, never anything alarming. It wasn't a toxic relationship. We were there for each other. He didn't play this season, and I was there for him from the moment that he got surgery to now. And I think that's why this hurts so bad, is because we were there for each other. And he told me that we would be together forever. And I believed it because there was no reason why we wouldn't. Fast forward to New Year's Eve. Well, the week prior to New Year's Eve, actually, we got into an argument, our first real argument. And I had found out that he was texting someone that he used to date. And I was shocked and I was very hurt because I felt like if you're in a relationship with me, why would you be communicating in that manner with somebody that you used to deal with? Well, we got past that. We moved past it. He begged for me back and I took him back. And he promised me that it wasn't going to be a continuing thing. It was the worst mistake, and I quote, the worst mistake that he's ever made in his life. And I believed him. On New Year's Eve, we were not together. He was at home and I was at home. I went out and he texted me at 12 when the new year started, and I'm thinking everything's fine. I call him on FaceTime like we normally do. I mean, we were on FaceTime 24/7. We'd fall asleep on the phone. We'd talk all day, tell each other, our dreams, make plans for the future, everything. He met my family, I met his family. It was just great. So, on New Year's Eve, on January 1st, well, actually on the new year, at 1 a.m., he I FaceTimed him and I could tell by his face that something wasn't right. I could tell that he wasn't okay. So I asked him, what's wrong? And I said, I'm your girlfriend, so I want to be there for you. So tell me, like, what's wrong? And so he's like, okay, call me when you get to your room. So I call him when I get to my room on FaceTime. And he looks at me and he says, this isn't going to work. This relationship isn't going to work anymore. So I'm like, what? And he said the same thing that happened with my ex happened, and that his aunt said that we were not meant to be together and that we would tear each other apart and that he would tear me apart. Immediately, I broke down because to start the new year off like that, for his aunt to tell him that we're not meant to be together and him to just take that advice and run with it, when earlier that day he was texting me saying that he's counting down the days till I'm in his arms again. I was completely caught off guard. It's only January 2nd today, and I'm still wrapping my mind around it. I still am confused. I know church to be a place of togetherness. I know God to bring people together, not tear people apart. And I want to know if this is normal, if anyone has experienced anything like this, and what do you guys think? Because I'm not going to wrap my mind around it too much because I know that what's meant to be will be. But this situation is extremely alarming. And you think you know somebody, or you're getting to know someone, and you're making plans for the future and in love. So you think, and then for it to just be ripped away because of a dream that somebody had, not even him, a dream that somebody else had. It's really scary and hurtful, and yeah. Let me know if you guys want part 2.
I believe that this minister wasn't really a minister. I feel like he was still dealing with the other girl, and he wanted a reason to get out of the relationship that he had with you. So he decided to just lie it out and be like, I don't want to be with you no more, but I want to be with her. So, and I think he's done that to a lot of female, because at the end of the day, you have to remember that, men are always thinking about, some men, not all, some men are always thinking about cheating. He cheated once, and you think it was done that one time? No, he's finding other ways to cheat. And by him saying, by the end of the night, you're going to be mine, he's probably said that to many other females. You just happen to be the one that was like, yeah, we're going to plan our together. We're going to be together forever. We're going to get married. We're going to have children. No, you already know how this was going to go. But you have to be stronger, and not saying you're not wiser, but you just have to be stronger. Just, I've been there, done that. Been with someone that was like that too. But wasn't in that. I had to let it go, because I knew it wasn't going to go anywhere. So I've been stronger, and I just don't let any old body say any old thing to me. They got to prove that they want to be with me. They got to show me that they want to be with me, So they got to put the words to the action and get it popping. But what do you think about this video? Comment below. This is Life with Sean Renee, and I'm out. Bye.